So you guys remember that video I posted last month where I played as Persia and killed all of India? Well, this is a little update video. It's not a full-length video, and it'll make sense why it's not a full-length video as you watch this. But I wanted to update you guys because a lot of you guys were really invested in that campaign and wanted to know what happened next. And this is what this video is. So we had killed Delhi, we had killed Mewar, and we had killed Bengal. Now all we had to do is eat India fast while also boosting our economy, building up our manpower, and making basically a strong nation. Our income seemed high, but remember, if we got all of India, we would have almost 1,000 ducat income and our manpower would be insane. So we still had a lot of building up to do, a lot of building to do, and this is what we were doing here. We were just building up and conquering, building up and conquering. No player wars, just building up and conquering. If you're watching the live stream at this point, it was kind of just boring, just eating AI, fighting against AIs, sieging, building up, building buildings, paying off loans, building buildings, fighting AI, building buildings. And that was the case until the Ottomans attacked us. At the time, I was kind of scared. Ottomans had just won a 2 versus 1 war against both France and Sweden, and the France player was constantly saying, "Oh, this Ottomans is so strong, no one can beat this Ottomans, no one can beat this Ottomans." But then I got into my first battle against him, and I realized that I can actually win. It was also at this point that our diplomatic relations with Mongolia came through, and the Mongolian horses came down to Persia to aid us in battle. Since our troops were coming all the way from India, it wasn't until we reached near our capital that we started pushing back the Ottomans. As we were pushing into Mesopotamia, that is when Arabia said that he wanted to join this war. And that's when I became the very thing I swore to destroy. A freaking ganker. It's a defensive gank though, but still a ganker.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them!
Didn't feel bad though. Ottoman said that he would let me consolidate India before we fought 1 versus 1, which he didn't. Oh yeah. Back to the war montage. Did someone say stack wipes? That was a gank. I'm a ganker now. I don't deny it. And it's just 1 war. It's not like we took that much even. It was after this war that I vowed that in this campaign, I would never call in an ally again. Defensive or offensive, it would only be me. Look at that name placement. Oh, are we number 1 GP? In terms of development, we are. We're not because of institution, but we are. It was time to attack the Ottomans, and this time I told the player, hey, I'm gonna attack you on the truce. What did the player do? Well, he had a mental breakdown, of course. Here we go, dude.
5 minutes later.
Where's this guy's army?
A few minutes later.
Madge, I'm Madge, I'm Madge. Why is he just letting me run over him? Trying to give you guys good wars to watch, so you guys can watch and have a good time on this blessed Saturday, man.
2,000 years later.
There we go, he's retaliating. He's not making enough troops, man. This is lame. This is lame. This is lame.
Отдать пацанам, посчитать потери. Суммы нули погибают на сцене. Снова один, прогуляюсь без тени.
Here's where I was talking about earlier, where it's not really like a full video. Again, sorry in advance for the quality. I know it just kind of dropped. And that's because in the time of the last session, so after that Ottoman War, the session ended, and we were played the next week. And on that time, I already had plans that I had made like 2 months in advance. So I really couldn't cancel them, and I wasn't going to play EU4 over the plans. So instead, I had my friend Kruder Badwolf play. By the way, his Twitch will be linked down in the description. He's a very good player. And he played the last session on my Persia, which is why the quality is different, why the resolution is different, and everything. But here I am. I'm still commentating over it. At this point, he was just, again, building up our economy even more. The more and more we consolidated India, the more we built up, the crazier our income became. And no doubt we could become the #1 economy very, very easily. We were reaching building capacity, but what he did instead in this moment is that he started deleting buildings like churches in place of workshops and soldiers' households. He devved specific provinces that were close to getting building slots and built in them. He upgraded forts. He diverted trade to Persia. All of India was going to Persia, and basically just making us more and more and more money. At this point, we were competing with France, Arabia, and Ottomans for the #1 spot, but we were close.
Oh god, he's decking on truce like a cuck. Okay. I should have been looking, to be fair.
With a new player out on the Ottomans, he was out for blood and revenge, and he wanted to kill some Persians. But it wasn't long before we showed him the power of Persia.
Round 2. Fight!
Two wars won against the Ottomans, and we were very, very big. Also, because the Ottomans truce broke us in the second war, that meant that we were still able to truce break them for a third war. And that's exactly what we did after the coring was complete. We had conquered Cairo and Constantinople in the name of Persia, and we had become the strongest nation in the game.
Look how they massacred my boy.
After that, our sub, Mr. Cruder, began to continuously scale, get really, really strong, became the #1 eco, #1, actually he wasn't #1 manpower, but still, his manpower recovery speed was so much, I think it reached almost like 40,000 per month. He won another war against the Ottomans. This time France helped him out, but it wasn't enough. They still got dominated. And then we declared war on Arabia, and they didn't even try. They just said, send peace, I don't even want to fight you. Talk about mentally dominating an entire lobby. And that's the end of this lobby. And unsurprisingly, the admins of the game declared us the game winner. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry the quality drop. I had to download Cruder's Twitch VOD, which wasn't at the best because his internet speed wasn't the best at the time. But anyways, I really appreciate him subbing for that last session. If you want to go check him out, his link will be down in the description. Of course, if you haven't seen part 1, it's really worth checking out. A lot more action. I think overall a better video. This is more of just like a add-on or a continuation to that video. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.